Whakalofalaiatu, malo lekitaki, a very warm welcome to the Pacific Way. Trade Pasifika is an innovative concept designed to showcase the best of what the Pacific has to offer. It was first staged in 2012 and in just 2 years has grown in both size and reputation. Our Pacific Way crew checked out Trade Pasifika 2014, which was hosted in Suva, Fiji early this year, to find out how and why the 3-day event attracted visitors from all around the world. Let's take a look.
At first glance, it appears a buyer's delight, a vibrant display of colors, heavenly aromas, culture and tradition, mixed in with a little nature. But Trade Pasifika is much more than that.
Intra-regional trade, I believe, amongst our island countries should be seen as a stepping stone or building block to trading with our international partners. At the same time, if we're able to come together and develop a common market with harmonized customs rules, mutual agreements on biosecurity requirements, and facilitation of trade in general, will become a very attractive market of 9 million strong consumers for our trading partners.
Trade Pasifika 2014 opened in April with much fanfare in Fiji's capital, Suva. What began in 2012 is now being hailed as one of the most effective platforms for showcasing the best products and services available on the Pacific market. Building on the success of its inaugural staging, it attracted over 100 entrepreneurs from many Pacific Island countries and territories.
There is enormous potential within the Pacific. The image that somebody must get conjured up in their head when somebody mentions the Pacific or product from the Pacific must resonate with quality, with consistency, with a quality that you can depend on, and knowing that it will be right. So I think this is what we really should be focused on. Whether we're doing initially as a country, but then as a region, we must come together to be able to position our region in that fashion.
Trade Pasifika 2014 is much bigger. We've got more exhibitors here. We've got more buyers coming in. It's a bigger venue, closer to the centers of population, to the commerce and the business houses, and closer to the learning institutions. 10 of the Pacific Island countries, out of 14, there are 10 represented.
It's not very often one gets a chance to get a good look at these little guys outside of their natural habitat. That's one of the reasons why this booth at Trade Pasifika is a popular attraction. Crabs are a welcomed delicacy in most Pacific households, and crab company Fiji Limited has found a way to capitalize on that. The mud crab farm started with an idea and a lot of passion in early 2012 and has since built a strong reputation among the major local hotels they supply to.
We're still working on the export. As you know, there are a lot of requirements around that, and to export mud crab involves, it's because it's going to be live, there are other requirements that comes with that. But we're excited about the opportunity to be able to export, even though we know we can't even meet the domestic market at the moment. I'm keen to just get some of the experiences that we can share. One of the things that I hear a lot, even from last night, is every business starts like that from the beginning, and we have to chuckle this, chuckle that, and it gives you You know, it just boosts you up as well that what you're doing, other little businesses are doing the same, especially if you really believe in your product.
The crab company Fiji is being assisted by the European Union and the Secretariat of the Pacific Community through the Increasing Agricultural Commodity Trade IACT project to develop and market their product line. As one of many development partners lending its support to the Trade Pasifika concept, EU SPC also facilitated the opportunity for the crab company to attend the 3-day event.
IACT is a project funded by the European Union to the tune of 9 million euros, which is translated to about 22.6 million Fijian dollars, which has a scope of 15 countries, and also focusing on agriculture sector, livestock sector, aquaculture sector, and forestry sector. We support enterprises across the whole supply chain, that is from the production to the packing shed, from the packing shed right to the market. Trade shows provide an opportunity for Pacific enterprises to profile their products to the national buyers, regional buyers, as well as international buyers. It also provides an opportunity for enterprises to come together and mingle and also learn the tricks of trade. It is a learning experience.
So this one would be called futus, which we also have in Indonesia, and then we have other techniques as well, like this one, which is sotis. But mainly we work on reviving the natural colors, which implies using plants, flowers, barks to make the natural colors, and also the locally grown cotton, which is one of our focus as well for this year. One example.
Maite Monroe is from France, but has spent the last few years in Timor-Leste.
In the mountains.
She manages Liman TL. Liman in Timorese means hand. This is a fitting description of how many of these attractive products on display are made. What started in 2012 with a consortium of 5 enterprises has since expanded to 15. It now employs close to 500 women across Timor-Leste.
We have seen a very large increase in the employment, mainly with the young women now, and we work on also business aspects of their enterprises, so we help them develop management, bookkeeping, costing and pricing, all those aspects as well. We do also a lot of training on quality control. That's also why everybody's a little surprised about the qualities, because we've been working actively on quality control as well with them.
Liman TL has already caught the eye of markets in Australia, England, France and the United States, and they're hoping to use the Trade Pasifika event to expand their export potential to Fiji and the rest of the Pacific region. Trade Pasifika also provides a unique opportunity to discuss common challenges with other enterprises, retailers and service providers.
As most Pacific countries, we have a lot of constraints, mainly because we are a tiny country, very isolated. So we have no supply of zips, very simple material that we need every day, paper, cardboard, all of this. So the supplies are very a very big issue at this stage, because if we want to export, we need larger volumes, and so we also need constant supply of material. The shipping out of Timor is also complex at this stage, mainly because of the prices. But we're really happy to be here, so thank you to IACT and SPC.
Hummingbird Foundation is a charity from Hong Kong that is also working in Timor-Leste. They believe in the idea of people working hand in hand with nature to create green industries. One of their latest products being piloted on the market is coffee, grown in the Timorese highlands.
It is quite interesting because it is not planted. The coffee bean, the cherry basically is grown all over the mountain. It's 100% organic. Yes. And yes, it's 100% hand processed because the farmers, they hand pick the cherry, and then the whole process, they don't have much electricity, so they have to do all the process by hand with a very simple machine. And then they would also hand pick the coffee, sorting the coffee, so the whole process is very natural.
Organic products are a growth industry around the world. If sold to niche markets, they have the potential to fetch premium prices.
I will see the opportunity because the green products actually are getting more and more popular all over the world. And plus, we do believe that we are not only selling products, we are also promoting a vision, and we are helping the poverty in the poor countries. So I hope with all these meaningful areas that add together will attract the consumers to buy more the green products and of course the products from us.
Women in Business Development Incorporated from Samoa fully understands both the challenges and opportunities that derive from niche markets. With over 20 years' experience under its belt, the enterprise has grown to become a major player on the international market and a shining example of what the Pacific can offer.
One of our main successful stories is the virgin coconut oil. This coconut oil we export to the body shop. Last year we finally managed to export just enough coconut oil that was demanded by the body shop. So we export about 35 tons. It's a very high value coconut oil and it's coming straight from Samoa. And we're also here exhibiting some of our products like the dried banana that we are currently exporting to New Zealand.
Women in Business works closely with Samoan families in trying to develop their business and find markets for their products. They currently boast a portfolio of 600 organically certified farms, which include 5 fully certified villages.
Currently with coconut oil we're exporting to 3 countries, but we're hoping to embark a few more from this trade show, looking into maybe Australia perhaps. We know that it's a difficult market here in the islands because everybody's producing the same, but our virgin coconut oil is organically certified. Last year we finally received some assistance also from the SPC IACT funding that enabled us to buy the dehydrators that are needed for our dried banana process. We finally perfected a product that the market wants.
Organic is a very critical part of the IACT project. At the moment, we have about 26 enterprises that came in 2012, and we are just adding in another 16 enterprises this year to make it a total of 42 enterprises altogether in the 15 PACP countries.
It's a great opportunity for people to bring their products and to be exposed to a much bigger scrutiny and people who are interested. All this information you can secure from participating in Trade Pasifika.
Welcome back to the Pacific Way. Preparations are well underway for the 12th Festival of Pacific Arts in 2016. Guam will play host to all members of the Pacific under the theme of what we own, what we have, what we share, United Voices of the Pacific. Guam is excited, and by the looks of it, they're ready to take on the challenge. Let's take a look.
Buenos Jinhafade. I'm Governor Eddie Calvo. Thank you for taking a moment to learn about the Chamorro culture, and I hope you enjoy this piece of Guamanian hospitality. We thank the Solomon Islands for leading this year's successful celebration, and we look forward to hosting each of you during the 2016 Festival of the Pacific Arts in Guam.
In the modern cosmopolitan island of Guam, cultural roots reaching back over 4,000 years live on. Half a day. That's hello in Chamorro, an invitation to come experience Guam.
Guam, beautiful island.
Guam is the first Pacific island discovered by the Western world. Ferdinand Magellan dropped anchor here over 200 years before Europeans explored Polynesia. After being colonized by Spain, the island came under American control. This has continued for the last century, save for a brief period of Japanese occupation in World War II. Guam is the largest of over 2,000